Hi there, hello. We're back with yet another RimWorld video. Planning an effective base can be hard, so today I want to share some of my favorite room layouts. These are not the best possible room layouts, but they are at least highly efficient while maintaining the identity of each room. So without further delay, let's start with our first room of the video, the workshop. This workshop is designed for the late game. The shelves full of resources are centered, with workbenches surrounding. We have a redundancy of steel, and 2 tool cabinets placed in reach of all the benches. The shelves at the front are designated drop-off points, so crafters can return to work more quickly. Ideally, one of the fabrication benches should prioritize making components, and the other should be used for making everything else, preferably a ton of bionics. If you have the Anomaly DLC, you'll likely want to have a Frenzy Inducer here as well. This room here is an example of an adjacent temperature-controlled room. Don't take this as a literal example of what you should build. This room can be any room, as long as it's a comfortable temperature and connected with a vent. Next we have the freezer. Here you'll see we have corpses piled up front, and edible resources stockpiled in the back. Our coolers are dumping heat into the small unroofed area, and we use barricades here to prevent pirate drop pods from landing there. The butcher table is in a separate room to avoid the work speed penalty from the cold, and the shelves are drop-off points for the butcher, allowing them to work more quickly. We have a roofed transport pod in the back used for deep storage, and its placement allows us to quickly deposit more resources onto shelves if needed. Next we have a combined dining room and rec room without any DLC. This layout seats 18 pawns for mealtime. The inclusion of a pool table and chess table provide a rec room bonus as well. We have beer and 𝗥𝖒𝖪𝗐𝗐 tea stockpiled near the front, and the floor is cheap concrete. Using only normal quality furniture, this room is still considered very impressive. For the Royalty DLC, we have the combined dining room, rec room, and throne room. This room is larger to accommodate the requirements of the highest royalty rank. We have a throne in the front and columns in the corners. The pool table has been replaced with a piano, and we use braziers instead of lights. This means we should stockpile wood on our shelves as well. We separate the nutrient paste dispenser with a held open door, so that our throne room isn't disrespected. The whole room is covered in fine flooring. We'll also need at least one excellent sculpture, and most of our furniture is excellent quality or higher in order to reach the 160 impressiveness requirement. And for the Ideology DLC, we have the combined dining room, rec room, and shrine. In the center, we have our altar and lecterns, and instead of chairs, we use kneel pillows, allowing us to have seating that also fulfills our Ideologian requirements. We separate the nutrient paste dispenser with a held open door, so that our shrine isn't disrespected. Next we have the greenhouse. The greenhouse features 5 unroofed hydroponic farms, but the room itself is large enough to regulate temperature. On the left side, we have a brewery and fermenting barrels. The nearby shelf is used to store hops, and wort can be immediately delivered to the barrels. On the right side, we have a field stove for 𝗥𝖒𝖪𝗐𝗐. 𝗥𝖒𝖪𝗐𝗪 leaves are stockpiled on the shelves, and tea is delivered to the same shelves to allow for faster crafting. Next we have the barracks. The dresser takes center point of the room, and we're able to place 20 beds within reach. An excellent quality bed, when combined with a dresser, is able to fill up a pawn's comfort need. The beds are placed with pillows facing outward. This allows the pawns to enter and exit the bed more quickly. We have shelves placed near the center with medicine. This is mainly for early game, before an official hospital is made. And we have a piece of good quality art that elevates the room to very impressive. Now, I don't recommend using bedrooms over a barracks, but if you insist on doing so, this is a good layout for one. Both our bed and dresser are excellent quality, and we also have a good quality sculpture to boost impressiveness. Once again, the pillows are facing the door, allowing our pawns to enter and exit the bed more quickly. This bedroom is considered slightly impressive, and its compact size allows you to fit many more of these rooms in your base. Next we have the hospital. We have the vitals monitor placed center, with hospital beds connected to the top and bottom. You could have an additional 2 beds to the left and right sides, but I prefer having shelves with medicine. Sterile tile is of course ideal for hospitals. We have body parts on shelves nearby, allowing for a surgeon to work rapidly. And of course, a pair of tube TVs to provide recreation to pawns with extended stays. Lastly, we have the laboratory. We have our multi-analyzer in the center, with research benches on either side. Bookshelves are added to further boost the research speed, as well as a couch for pawns to use while reading. We also use sterile tile here to further boost the research speed. And that's all the room layouts I have for today. Remember, these are not the best possible room layouts, so I encourage you to experiment and be creative about it. If you have any cool room layouts you'd like to share, feel free to comment down below. If you like this video and want to see more like this, give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more RimWorld content from me, consider subscribing. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.